backcourt tonight, Grant. Both teams with a lot of talent in those positions.
You know, B.A., it'll be an interesting matchup here with the talent and size of their front court. It should make this game extra challenging for these squads. They can't just count on being the dominant force down low. They'll have to get a little creative.
And a look at Minnesota's opening lineup. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. And it's Prince in at the 3.
And in trading for Rudy Gobert, the Timberwolves taking a Twin Towers approach with 2 7-footers in their front court. Of course, the outstanding shooting of Karl-Anthony Towns means that spacing shouldn't be much of a concern.
The shot by Russell, no good. And it's Cleveland's ball. It's a 3-point game. And they pick up 2. Garland's got 5.
Yeah, the easy hoop assisted by Allen that time. He's developed a nice passing game.
Garland against Russell. Outside Edwards. Here's Prince. Russell against Garland. Russell, the pass to Gobert. That shot's good. Russell making the play.
Terrific read on the part of Russell that time. Scanned the court, spotting the open man, and then whipped it there for an easy bucket.
Mitchell finds Mobley. Back to Mitchell. The 3 ball. Minnesota with a rebound. Left side, Edwards. Towns for 3. Mobley grabs the board. The Cavaliers have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Back to Mitchell. Puts up a 3. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the 3-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for 3.
Going beyond mere stats, Mitchell breathes life into this offense. His energy lifts everyone around him.
And he makes all 3.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Garland against Russell. And here's Edwards outside. Counted from distance.
The corner 3 isn't a go-to yet for Edwards, but he was clearly feeling that shot.
Well, one thing you learn about Anthony Edwards, he does not lack for confidence. He wants to become the best to ever do it, and he believes he can.
And there's the call on Karl-Anthony Towns. That's foul number 2 for him. Outside Mitchell. Deflected by Gobert.
And just a top-tier shot blocker in the league. Gobert's massive wingspan is a huge reason why he wipes away all those shots.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And you see the ambition for greatness in Edwards. But, Grant, is he willing to do the work?
Well, B.A., think about this. He's a quick study. He listens to his coaches with curiosity. And he's driven to achieve the goals they set for him. Yeah, I think he can. He's one of the league's best free throw shooting bigs. A performance like this certainly proves it.
On the wing, Mitchell, guarded by Edwards. Mitchell, the pass to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Ooh, putting on a show for the fans. Going up with a graceful reverse.
Oh, that had a little extra sauce on it, Grant.
A jaw-dropper emoji is what I look like right now. Incredible.
Towns.
You know, when he referred to himself as the greatest big man shooter of all time, Karl-Anthony Towns certainly raised some eyebrows and sparked some debate in the NBA fraternity.
Second free throw, no good.
And you can make a case and argue that Cat is perhaps one of the greatest, if not the greatest, shooting big man of all time, and he's still got a lot of runway in front of him for his career.
Here's Garland. He's got 5. Outside Mitchell. LeVert outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Cleveland needs to get off a shot.
Nice defense that time. The agility and length of Towns, allowing him to clamp down on the shooter.
Edwards finds Gobert. Here's Prince. Back to Gobert. Shoots over Allen. Ooh, can't tie it up as that one's no good. You know, with Towns, there's no doubt he's a lethal shooter from downtown.
Well, the numbers don't lie, man. This guy, B.A., has been around 50, 40, and 80 throughout his career. 50% field goals, 40% three, and 80% free throws. Tell me how many big guys can match up with those numbers. Very few.
And that one's good. Mitchell.
Boy, LeVert's showing you his unselfishness there. I mean, if you're open, he loves getting you the ball.
Outside Russell. Pass to Prince. Now Edwards. Towns, a screen on Mitchell. No good, off the front rim.
Well, it's a make or miss league. Sometimes the Jays just don't fall. It wasn't a bad shot.
LeVert, a screen on Edwards. Mitchell, the pass to Garland. Going inside. Minnesota with a rebound. 19 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. To the middle. Edwards. Outside for Russell. Back to Edwards. To the inside. And it's powered home by Towns.
And, you know, you give Edwards credit for making the right decision there, feeding his teammate. Smart, good basketball.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. The Cavaliers. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Ever since this game started, they've been attacking on the inside, looking for ways to bust up the defense and get high percentage looks.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
On the court for the Timberwolves, second quarter underway. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards, and it's Prince in at the 3. Now here's Mitchell. 5 points in the game. Here's Mobley, and Mobley throws it down.
And one move ahead of the defense, a solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Here's Prince. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Gobert with it. Picked up by Allen. Here's Russell. Driving to the basket. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
You know, maybe he's not the fastest guy on the court, but quickness is more important than pure speed in basketball. Russell's handle and scoring instincts, though, are borderline elite.
Now here's LeVert. We've seen the pace of the game ratchet up every year, Clark. Might that trend reverse at some point?
I don't think so, B. I mean, the game is meant to be played fast, and because of the potency of the three-point shot, the skill level of the players, the athleticism, I think you're going to continue to see teams play with a lot of pace because that's easier in terms of producing points.
He hits the second from the line. Makes it, and he continues to shoot well from the line. We're about a minute and a half into this second quarter. Here's Russell. Over Garland. Ooh, stolen by Allen. And stolen by Edwards. Pass to Prince. Back to Towns. Unable to get that one. Great D that time from Allen. Towns is gone 1 for 3 from the field here. Mobley outside. Garland against Russell, and Garland gets doubled. Outside for Mitchell. It's LeVert on the wing. The three-pointer off the mark. For Minnesota, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second.
Well, a big trade over the summer, bringing Rudy Gobert to the Wolves. And it's a bit of a fresh start for Gobert, a main star of this team that is loaded with talent, but needed that defensive anchor.
Gobert, that's good.
And for Gobert, his offense continues to catch up with the elite defense. He's becoming a legitimate two-way threat.
Now here's Garland. He's got 5. LeVert outside. Back to Mitchell. 4 on the clock. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Towns has got 4 rebounds now. Now Russell. Pass to Towns. Here's Prince. Here's Russell. Takes it inside. Oh, rejected by Allen.
Boy, elite shot blocking is what Jared Allen gives you night in and night out, both inside and even on the perimeter, too. He's an excellent defender.
It's stolen by Garland. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Second chance shot, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. Left side, Russell. Pass to Prince. And that misses. That would have put him up. The Cavaliers have gotten nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul. A minute 15 left in the first half. Russell against Garland. Outside for Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
And at 6'3", Mitchell gets high up there for those slams. I love that he didn't settle for the layup on that play.
Now here's Russell. The kick out to Edwards. Pass to Towns. Shot clock at 6. Tries the spin move. Tries again. Kept alive. Gobert. And at last, they get one to fall. Gobert's got 6 points in the quarter.
Just an aggressive move by Gobert, protecting the possession and getting the second chance look.
LeVert outside. Inside. Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Oh, my. That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there.
Boy, that was a great dunk, and we've got a great game here.
Russell to pass to Towns. And the foul called on Evan Mobley. That's foul number 2 for him.
Substitution on the court.
Edwards, the pass to Russell. To the paint. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Towns showing you the quickness and athleticism there, getting off the floor to throw it down.
And a pretty tightly contested game here.
With the score, your Cavaliers 21, the Timberwolves 20.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. We've seen Donovan Mitchell really having a great game.
Yeah, he's showing off how skilled he is at attacking the defense and converting at the line.
Well, you know, in that first half, it was a common occurrence. He got to the stripe time and time again.
They've got Okoro. He's out there with Ricky Rubio. And it's Love in at the 5 down low. That's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5 as we get going in the second half. Now here's Rubio. Love up top. From outside the arc. Minnesota with a rebound. Towns has got his 5th rebound in this one. Edwards, the pass to Gobert. The shot, no good. And it's Cleveland the other way. Pass to Okoro. Three-pointer. Outside Love. To the wing, right side. Just 5 to shoot. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Down low. Here's Russell. Oh, sweet move. Gobert, no good. The Cavs trailing. Here's Stevens. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Love inside. He's against Gobert. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. And they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA
The previous play is under
policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
The ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
For the Cavaliers, Lopez comes in for Wade, and it's Osman in for Stevens. He's off on the first.
And when healthy, Love is still a quality player in this league. A stretch four who is also a great locker room presence.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
Russell, the pass to Edwards. Now Towns. Corner shot. The rebound by Osman.
Boy, the defense got lucky there with him missing, but they don't want to chance that again.
From 12 feet. And too long on the shot. For Minnesota, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in this second half. And oh my goodness!
Disrespectful.
Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
Now here's Rubio. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Here's Okoro, guarded by Edwards. Love against Towns. They get it back. Goes back up. And he sinks the layup.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Now here's Towns. 7 points in the game. Can't connect from short range. And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's foul number 2 for him. Wade, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Rubio against Russell. Over to the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Wade. Oh, the go-ahead bucket, no good. The Timberwolves have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. To the middle. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Well, that's good work by Prince there, spotting the open man and then putting the ball on target on time right in the shooting pocket.
Outside Love. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Oh, he muscles it in through the contact. They call the foul, and he's on his way to the line.
Boy, nice job by Rubio to stay with the shot despite the contact. He's a pretty crafty finisher.
Rubio against Russell with the crossover. Pass to Towns. Over Mobley. Misses off the right iron.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
The 3 from Mitchell. Drains the triple. Mitchell's got 13.
It does a lot for their spacing when Mitchell's draining threes. That's what they want from him. He can really open things up for their bigs inside.
Gobert passes to Edwards. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Cleveland has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Here's Allen. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. And now a 6-point Cleveland lead.
Well, you got to do much more than that to slow Allen. I mean, this guy is long and athletic, capable of converting through contact.
They need this. Oh, rejected by Allen. And they're dialed in offensively.
Sure are. Staying in attack mode and at the same time playing under control. And adding to this lead right now.
Riding a wave of momentum. Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Garland's checked in for Rubio. And the Timberwolves call time here. we've seen Donovan Mitchell really having a great game.
You know, that defense is helpless right now. I mean, he's got their number, and he knows it.
The Timberwolves trail.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
Here's Russell. The kick out to Edwards. Pass to Towns. Outside Russell. Fires from deep. That one doesn't drop. And so it's Cleveland with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter, appearing in control. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. So for Minnesota right now, Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the 3. Towns passes to Gobert. Here's Edwards. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Outside Garland. Pass to LeVert. Beyond the arc. Russell with the rebound. Here's Prince. Guarded by Garland. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
Prince, a really solid athlete, throwing it down nicely there.
Mitchell against Edwards. And here's Garland. Shot from the top of the key. And another miss by Cleveland.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Outside for Russell. It's Edwards on the wing. Over LeVert. Edwards can't hit. The Cavaliers leading. Lets it fly. Here's Mobley. Towns with a rebound for Minnesota. They've gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. And the ball out of play. The Cavaliers will have it.
Not sure what he was thinking about with that pass. Just sailed it right out of bounds.
It's great to see a fantastic block on replay once again.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Garland, the pass to Mitchell. Out to Garland. Back to Mitchell, to the paint. Puts it up from 12. Rebound Minnesota. Here's Prince. And stolen by Mobley. LeVert outside. Mobley, no good. And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting around 39%. They'd like to get that higher. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one's on Darius Garland.
Good show of power that time by Towns, putting his shot up despite the foul.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
You have to be a fan of the energy they've played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
LeVert, a screen on Russell. Here's Garland. And once again, off the mark by Cleveland. Garland's gone just 2 of 8 from the field. It's Edwards on the wing. Checked by Mitchell. Prince. And that one is hammered home.
There you have it. Prince stepping up big time. This guy played all 4 years in college, and you see evidence of that confidence and maturity there.
Edwards against Mitchell. Out to Garland. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Garland.
Huge turnover there, and at a bad time, too. You have to value every possession.
Russell against Garland. Russell, the pass to Edwards. Count that bucket. And it's now only a 1-point Cavalier lead.
At every level, Edwards has been the go-to guy for his team. It's in his DNA.
Mobley outside. Pass to LeVert. Tries to snap the cold streak. 3 on the clock. Tries to break his ice. And Garland with the lay-in. And the Cavaliers lead by 3.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Outside Russell. Outside Edwards. Towns with the ball. Over Mobley. The shot by Towns, no good.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
To the inside. Money!
You know, Allen really moves well for a player of his size, and he's always hustling. That set up the fast break finish there.
Russell against Garland. Out to the right wing. And stolen by Mobley. And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Well, if they score here, they could effectively end this one.
Yeah, and their main objectives right now, taking care of the rock and using some time.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Mobley against Towns. To the wing on the left. Outside for Mitchell. Over Edwards. That one off the back iron and out. Fires for 3. And so the Cavaliers take the win. This one.
please, Greg. Two high-octane offenses going head-to-head.
And it's not just run and gun. Each team has a very well-refined attack. And this kind of matchup comes down to which side can maintain their energy through all 4 quarters.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. And it's Prince in at the 3. Now Morant. After D'Angelo Russell's three-pointer that didn't go. Morant from out on the wing, he knocks it down.
And with the short area quickness and vertical, Morant can get a good look from mid-range anytime he wants.
Now, here is Russell. Edwards passes to Prince. From deep three-point range. Towns with it. He's picked up by Morant. Towns kicks to Prince. 4 on the shot clock. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Cans it from downtown.
Edwards, such an explosive scorer. You don't want to concede that three-point shot. Boy, that's going to make him feel good.
Many teams could use a multi-position defender like Taurean Prince.
Well, defensively, you know that Taurean is going to play with great effort night after night. He does an incredible job contesting shots, fighting through screens, and offensively, obviously, his value comes as a spot-up shooter.
The Grizzlies shooting their first foul shot of the night.
And they shot their free throws at a measly 73% clip over the course of last season. And the assets traded by the Wolves for Rudy Gobert surprised a lot of people. In essence, 5 first-round picks, 3 of them unprotected. They better hope this thing works out. A lot right now. And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Up top, Gobert. Back to Russell. Here's Towns. It's rebounded by Memphis. Towns with the steal. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession. Grizzlies have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, Kevin, Taylor Jenkins and I shared a few minutes together. He said that one problem with this team is the shot blocking. He said we've got to play unselfishly, make the extra pass to punish defenders for rotating over, and above all, we have to remain aggressive and continue to attack. Kevin?
Thanks, D.A. And hey, if you want to get out early against a good defensive team, Greg, it's going to require some great play calling.
Finding the weak link and then finding a way to exploit it. No one said it would be easy.
And making good use of mismatches. Know the scouting report. Attack those weaknesses.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And the #1 overall pick in 2015, Karl Anthony Towns has been the franchise player in Minnesota. But out to prove he can be the cornerstone on a contender.
Anthony Edwards showing you, yes, I am a vertical threat at the rim.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played, Morant passes to Brooks. To the inside, here's Adams. It's good, the assist this time from Jackson. Greg, in order for Towns to get the Wolves to where they want to go, and certainly where he wants to go, how does he take the next step?
For me, last season, an inconsistent playoff performance for Cat. He's got to make an imprint on the game, even when shots aren't falling.
Here's Morant. After D'Angelo Russell's bucket. From deep. And it's Morant missing.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
And here are the Grizzlies now after Taurean Prince's bucket. Morant kicks to Brooks. Fires from deep. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Oh, spacing the floor. Brooks is comfortable shooting it from deep.
Russell against Morant. The kick out to Towns. For 3, Edwards. It's rebounded by Memphis. There's 53 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Jackson misses.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chipping.
And Edwards with the stuff.
Well, this is where Cat can manufacture additional points for his team. Defense focused and locked in on him. Find a teammate.
Here's Morant. Got it from 16 feet. Morant's got his second basket.
And how's that for a move? The killer crossover. It's a thing of beauty.
Outside, Towns. There's the pass to Edwards. Prince outside. Lock at 6. Here's Russell. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
This guy, an effortless scorer. Outside, inside, in between. Dynamic scorer is D'Angelo Russell.
Shot, high post. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. A good, close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. The Timberwolves on top. They lead by 2. Live from the Fennec. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Timberwolves.
And guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Morant in at the point guard. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Adams, the pass to Morant. Gobert with the block.
Rudy Gobert, a consistent force on the defensive end, does a nice job sending that one back.
And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Trailing by 2. Bain kicks to Adams. Back to Bain. Lots of room. That's good on the jump shot.
Steven Adams could care less about scoring. In fact, you get the sense he takes more pleasure from passing than scoring.
Russell with it. Now defended by Bain. Edwards up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
That one goes. Count it.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
And it's Desmond Bain with the foul. That's his first foul. On defense, the Grizzlies goes up off the inbound. And Russell gets it to go. And evaluating defenders goes well beyond blocks and steals. So, Doris, when you're doing a game, what are some of the things that you look for and that teams are looking for?
Activity, attention to detail, deflections. Is the person switchable? Can they guard the elite wing scorers? In addition to size and length, do they have lateral quickness? So many things go into quality defense.
And Karl Anthony Towns said he believes that he is the greatest big man shooter of all time. What do you think?
Well, Kev, I think a guy by the name of Dirk Nowitzki might have a thing or two to say about it, but I love Karl Anthony Towns' attitude. You have got to believe in your skills if you're going to have the kind of success that Cat has had in this league, and we know he is lethal from deep.
Morant scanning the floor. Just 5 on the clock. Bain, no good. Timberwolves leading by 4. Inside. Here's Towns, and the layup falls. Towns has got 4 this quarter.
Unselfish play by Anthony Edwards. Teammate is wide open. He puts it right where it needs to be.
Russell against Morant. Outside Jackson. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one is on Towns.
And between his footwork and height, Jackson is a tough matchup for defenders. Here he takes full advantage and draws the foul.
Jackson hits both of them.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
Prince outside. Passes to Towns. Edwards against Payne. Edwards dishes to Gobert. That one doesn't drop. And Memphis the other way now. Morant passes to Adams. And Adams with the slam.
Steven Adams will leave no doubt when he's near the cup.
1:30 left in the first half of the game. And it's Desmond Bane with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. 1:27 left here in the second. Towns finds Russell. Timberwolves passing it around.
Terrific anticipation by him, and that's why he's out on the court.
And Jackson throws it down hard.
And how about the hands on Jackson? Makes a good target on that frame and then able to finish off the alley-oop.
A drive by Russell. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Steven Adams picks one up.
Really at the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
He hits the second from the line.
And to me, the ceiling that D'Angelo Russell has is really high. This guy is dynamic, he's confident, he can score it, and he's just going to continue to want to prove himself.
It's Morant with the drive, and they take the lead. Morant's got 8. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
To the middle. Morant with the steal. Down low, trying to find Jackson. He's got it now. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Who's the best young catalyst in the game? Some people will say Doncic, some will say Trae Young, and some might even say Ja Morant.
Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Poke loose.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Well, it's trying to close the quarter strong, and by that, take a great shot without giving them an opportunity for another one down the other end.
Here's the lob to Adams. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Memphis out in front. They finish off the second quarter on a 10-1 run. It's time now to go. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Nice game. Great performance by Jaren Jackson.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far, unstoppable.
And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. 2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the 3 spot. Towns kicks to Gobert. Prince outside. Russell against Morant. And the rejection by Jackson. Clock at 4. Prince wide open. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Prince has got the game tied up here for the Timberwolves.
It's hard to make your way in today's NBA without being a tremendous three-point shooter. Taurean Prince doing work from beyond the arc.
Jackson has the open look. They grab their own miss, and Adams kicks to Brooks. Jackson looking around. The Grizzlies with another miss.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Pass to Towns. And they pick up 2. Towns has got 7 points in the game.
Well, strength and the ability and willingness to embrace, absorb, and finish through contact. Karl Anthony Towns.
From deep three-point range, and they recover it. And Adams kicks to Jackson. Pass to Bain. Over Edwards. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Boy, the strength and the activity of Steven Adams makes him a force on the backboards.
Here's Russell. Outside Edwards. Uses the glass to finish the layup. He's got 11.
Boy, that defense must be better. Anthony Edwards getting it done on the interior.
And how about the impact Anthony Edwards has had?
This guy's a real game changer on the floor. He scores it at a high clip, can play big inside and play big outside. Does everything on the floor with a passion, with a joy, and with a flair.
Here's Russell. From down in the low post, it goes.
You have the sense that D'Angelo Russell likes to play through contact. This is a tough-minded player.
Morant against Russell. Bain. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 4 assists in the game.
And he should thank the team for those 2 points. Nobody paid much attention to him on that play.
Here's Gobert. Here's Prince. Back to Gobert. The rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got 8 rebounds in this game. Lobs it up there for Brooks. Towns with the steal. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Feeds to Prince. Stolen by Jackson. Morant with it. Now defended by Gobert. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Here's Towns. He gets that one. And it's 9 points for Karl Anthony Towns.
Well, don't sleep on the foot speed of Karl Anthony Towns. He's a factor in transition.
Brooks, left side. Over Prince. Brooks misses. The Timberwolves have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Russell passes to Towns. Here's Prince. It's Edwards on the wing. Guarded by Bain.
You have to love that effort, getting after the basketball, fighting for a possession.
Floats it up there for Morant. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And that's big-time stuff there. Morant looking unafraid to go get those lobs and finish it.
Here's Russell, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Steven Adams picks one up.
Yeah, the defender all over.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
At about an 82% clip a season ago, so I'm sure he'll take those numbers.
And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. A 2-point game. And the pass to Adams. It's stolen by Gobert. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Edwards passes to Prince. And Gobert kicks to Towns. He can't hit that time. Some solid defense there from Jackson. And he's just had 1 attempt at the line early.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
Morant against Russell. On the wing, Bain. For the lead. And the last second attempt does not go in for him.
Boy, when he is contesting shots, you see the potential on the defensive end for Anthony Edwards.
3 quarters of play. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. And it's Morant in at the 1 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Edwards against Bain. It's stolen by Edwards. Now here's Prince. Defense is right there. Russell kicks to Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
Well, Anthony Edwards came into the league with a reputation as a scorer. He is starting to hum a little bit right here.
Takes a step back. Outside Jackson. Shoots over Towns. That one off the back iron and out. Minnesota leading by 5. Passes it to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Boy, this guy's such an instinctive passer. D'Angelo Russell could average double-digit assists if he wanted to.
Right side Bain. Shoots. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Russell dishes to Gobert. The Timberwolves working the ball around him. Out to the wing. Back to Edwards. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Boy, when you look at Anthony Edwards' frame, it is pro-ready right now. That upper body strength, the ability to play through contact, the N1, yes, sir.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Morant passes to Bain. To end the run. It's rebounded by Towns.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Edwards dishes to Towns. Sweet move. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. And now a 12-point Minnesota lead. 4th quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. And here's Morant. Pass to Bain. Back to Morant. Shot clock at 6. To the paint. Here's Jackson. Doesn't go that time. And Minnesota will come the other way. To the middle. It's tipped. Stolen by Jackson. And stolen by Russell. The dish to Edwards.
2 minutes remaining at the game. 2 minutes.
1:56 left in the 4th quarter of this one. Russell kicks to Gobert. Back to Russell. A baseline J, and again it's Minnesota.
Well, this is a main strength of D'Angelo Russell. When he gets room to shoot from the mid-range, there's no hesitation.
Morant passes to Adams. Shoots from the block. Gobert with the block, and he gets it back. Adams. It's good on the putback.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. Outside, Towns. There's the lob to Towns. And here we go. Morant heading to the hoop. Lays it in off the breakaway.
Out in the open court, few defenders can match up with Morant. He's too fast and skilled. And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for Minnesota.
You know, their big advantage was points in the paint.
And they found a way to pound the ball inside. And that was working all game long.
And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Anthony Edwards.
This guy has been shot-making all night long. He commands the rock and takes over.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's Towns missing. And it's the Grizzlies with the ball, trailing by 10. Morant with the bucket.
And relentless in his attack, Morant is wearing down the defense, putting up some huge numbers here tonight.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Russell kicks to Edwards. Now Russell. The 3 ball. Can't hit that one. Morant right side. And finished off by Morant.
And going back to college, Morant made a habit of rising to the occasion.
And so Minnesota takes the win. They see. All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it.
terrific front courts here. The rare night when guards take a back seat, Richard.
Times have changed. Front courts used to dominate the game. I remember in the 90s when it was Shaquille O'Neal, Hakeem Olajuwon, Patrick Ewing. That's when the game was dominated by bigs. But then once spacing happened, now tonight it looks like an old 90s basketball game.
So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves. Downs plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the small forward position.
Well, you have to be impressed with the constant growth we're seeing from Jaylen Brown. He's put in a lot of work to become an all-star player.
Now here's Edwards. And there's the drive. That one's good for 2.
And this is exactly how Russell does solid assist numbers. I mean, just great delivery on that play.
Tatum passes to Smart. Now Williams. It's blocked by Gobert. Here's Towns. Russell has the open look. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist. And at this point for Brown, do you think he's realized his full potential, Richard?
No, I don't even think so, especially when you look at his work ethic. He puts in so much time that I think he can reach another level. He's still young and eager to learn. If I were to put it in 2K terms, I think he could get up to about a 94, 95 overall.
To the left side wing. Here's Prince. Outside for Russell. Edwards for 3. It's stolen by Smart. And here they come. Here's Brown. And the jam by Brown.
Nobody's going to catch Brown in the open court like that. Nobody.
Here's Russell. Pass to Prince. Let's go with a 3. Keeps it alive. Gobert, no good.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Horford passes to Williams. That one falls.
Yeah, the savvy of Horford on display. Just tremendous passing as a big.
The Timberwolves have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Now here's Russell. Pass to Towns. Outside for Russell. Over Smart. That one a little long.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Outside Tatum. Pass to Brown. Lets it go. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. Brown's got 10.
And adding to this lead right now. Riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
Now here's Russell. Banked it in off the glass.
Yeah, inside the paint, Russell stays so nimble, helping him get such a high percentage look.
Smart outside. 4-3. And again, Boston with the triple.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
It makes a difference for them if he can establish his three-point shot as a weapon.
Offensive board. Here's Russell. Pass to Prince. Another shot with the drive. And it's good on the layup.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense. And the Boston Celtics are one of the most decorated teams in all of sports. Think about all the rings they've won, as well as the talent that they've had on their roster.
It's scooped up. And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Third team foul.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in.
Good anticipation defensively. See the pass coming and manages to snatch it. Run it.
That's just Big Cat using his upper body strength to convert through contact.
Such a rich history for the respected Boston franchise.
From the days of Bill Russell to Larry Bird and Kevin McHale in the 80s, and then Pierce, Allen, KG, Rondo winning the ring in 08. The players on this roster understand how important it is to carry on that legacy.
For Boston, they've got 6 of 8 shots to go. Brown finds Smart. And he drives in. Williams with it. And Williams punches it home.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
There's 39 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Russell. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Just an aggressive move by Gobert, protecting the possession and getting the second chance look.
Smart against Russell.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
And that one falls for Smart. And so he's able to get one of two. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That one misses.
Team foul. At the line.
And the second free throw is good. There's 21 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Outside Edwards. There's the drive. That falls. Nice assist by Russell. Russell's got 4 assists in the game.
And this is what point guards like Russell are responsible for, setting the table for his guys.
It's tipped. Back to Tatum with 1 on the clock. And it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater! And so it's Boston closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Celtics? On the court for Minnesota, Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards, and it's Prince in at the 3 spot.
And this is why Gobert shoots a high percentage, because he looks to finish with strength inside.
Tatum with it. Prince is there.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Tatum. There's the triple. Offensive rebound, Celtics. Back to Williams.
On defense, Gobert expertly uses his size and length, making himself into a wall.
And Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Russell with the ball. Now guarded by Brown. Pass to Gobert. Three-pointer. Up again. Great positioning on the putback. Edwards got 6.
Great anticipation off the missed shot.
Oh, his timing was impeccable. Smart passes to Brown. Drops in the 3. And an annual ritual, players finding out their ratings in NBA 2K. All right, Richard, you were customarily happy with your rating, yes?
I didn't really care, but a part of my condition of working for 2K is they said that they will retroactively change my rating to 100. The first 100 pointer.
You deserve it, man. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Russell, the pass to Edwards. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
And both free throws good for Edwards.
You know, last year was all about forward progress for the Timberwolves, recording their second winning season since 2005, getting on track for future success.
Tatum gets the bucket.
What is he doing? You gotta get out to Tatum. He is too good of an outside shooter to be given that much airspace. What?
Russell against Horford. And it's powered home by Towns.
And if you try to block his shot, you risk getting posterized because he is good at using that height to his advantage.
So what do you think the keys are that could help Minnesota continue to grow over last year?
Well, you know, there's always room for guys to improve their game, but I think it's really the intangibles, building trust amongst players and becoming a more mature team.
And stolen by Williams. Horford with it. He's picked up by Edwards. Brown. Oh, and Towns with the block.
I mean, if height wasn't enough, Towns also has serious athleticism. There's just no easy shots when he's around.
Inside, here's Gobert. That one drops. 3 for 6 now.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
And there's 1:38 left to play in the second quarter. Horford outside. Tatum from long range. Yes, great play by Horford to set him up. Tatum's got 8.
For almost anyone but Tatum, that's a bad shot. But he has the range to make all of that just so easy.
And it's Russell on the drive. Add that to his line. Now 3 for 6.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. A minute 6 left in the first half. Edwards for 3. Hits the trifecta. Now just a 5-point Celtic lead.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost them 3.
Edwards against Brown. Horford outside. Pass to Smart. And here is Williams. Back to Smart. Plenty of space. And he gets the jumper to drop. He has 6.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Here's Towns. 30 seconds left in the second quarter. Another miss. He's 2 for 4. The Celtics have gotten 6 of 10 shots to drop in the second. Nice work. Brown controls the rebound and the putback. And it's a 9-point Boston lead.
Using his athleticism on the boards. Got to put a body on Brown or this will happen.
Back to Russell. Pass to Towns. From deep 3-point range. Rebound Boston. Williams has got 5 rebounds in the game. There's Tatum with the 3. Oh, he beats the buzzer just in time. Wow. And so we've reached the end of the first half of play. It's the Celtics up by 12. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2. Wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Jaylen Brown having a dominant impact in this game.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Horford and Williams together in the front court. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. And it's Smart in at the 1. That's the Boston 5. Towns. Horford pulls it in. Horford's got 5 rebounds tonight.
And it seems wherever Horford has gone during his career, his teammates really enjoy playing with him. A testament to his leadership. Yeah, it's easy to see why they go to him so often, because they know they can depend on him to come through for them.
Russell to pass to Edwards. That shot's good. Russell making the play. Russell's got assist number 8 now on the night. You can tell Horford's teammates look up to him. He's an accomplished veteran with a lot of experience and knowledge, Richard.
Yeah, he's just so selfless. The kind of guy who actively tries to make his teammates better. Just a terrific glue guy.
Good on the bucket.
And that's a backbreaker for the defense. I mean, offensive boards like that run momentum against you.
And you can see them just deflate after giving up that score. And they know that they can't dig themselves out of this hole if they're allowing second chance points.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Good on the second one. The Celtics have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Smart against Russell. Out to Horford. Left side Tatum. Pass to Williams. Over Gobert. Here's Tatum. Second shot opportunity. To the paint. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Here's Russell. He's got 6. Here's Prince. It's Edwards on the wing. Misses from close range. Boston's gotten 6 of 11 threes to go in this game. Tatum passes to Brown. Misses the 3.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Here's Edwards. That shot's good. Russell making the play. Edwards got 5 points in the quarter.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
Well, the Timberwolves struck gold by getting the #1 pick in the 2015 and 2020 NBA drafts.
You are so right, B.A. Selecting Karl Anthony Towns and Anthony Edwards, respectively. 2 important players that have already had a tremendous impact on this team.
Outside Russell. The kick out to Edwards. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Boston's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Williams passes to Brown. Back to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Not just being selfless, but also smart with the ball. Brown is able to find the best guy for the right shot.
And he lobs it up to the rim. Gobert inside. Williams defending. Gobert no good. Here's Brown. Ooh, now 7 for 9 after that make.
And so far, Brown has been dialed in and is showing no signs of letting up.
Smart against Russell. Towns for 3. Sinks it from distance. Towns has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
The way he can elevate over a defender from deep, very tough to contain outside the arc.
Brown against Edwards. Outside, Brown. Clock at 6. Back to Smart. Up and in on the layup. Smart's got 8 points.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
And a deep 3 from Russell. Rebounded by the Celtics. Tatum's got 4 rebounds now. And there's the lob. And Williams punches it home.
Oh, what a perfect pass to set that up.
Hey, the feed might have been pretty, but the finish, that was angry. Here's Russell. Pass to Gobert. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And it's Tatum missing. The Timberwolves have gone cold here in this third quarter. Just 3 of 9. Gobert passes to Edwards. From downtown, gets the 3 ball to go. Edwards got 19 points.
Oh, you love to see that kind of vision from Gobert. As much attention as he draws from the D, there's bound to be an open man, and he just got to find him.
Tatum from long range. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's the Boston Celtics in a good... And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
I feel like we've seen more slick passing big man in the league today than we've ever seen.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. On the court for the Timberwolves. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. And it's Prince in at the 3 slot. Smart outside. Second chance effort. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Minnesota has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Here's Prince. The kick out to Edwards. Horford with the block.
The great positioning, the 7'1" wingspan. That combination makes Horford a dangerous shot blocker.
Russell, the pass to Gobert. Back to Russell. Shot clock at 5. Another shot. And stolen by Williams. Horford passes to Williams. Now Tatum. Launches a 3. Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Smart. Pass to Horford. From deep. Doesn't go for him. And Minnesota the other way with it now. And it's out of bounds to Minnesota. For Minnesota, they've gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the 4th. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
A strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Brown against Edwards. Brown passes to Tatum. Back to Brown. Now here's Tatum. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Brown's got 3 assists now in this one.
No second thoughts from Tatum. Just look, he's ready.
Smart against Russell. Outside Edwards. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Good.
Well, the defense allowed that one. He had a clear path to the cup.
Boston has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this 4th quarter. Outside Tatum. Pass to Smart. The 3 is up. Unloads from 13. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 8 rebounds in the game. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
Oh, there's the alley. And Edwards slams it in.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stop down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
Brown finds Tatum. Back to Brown. Over Edwards. Pass to Tatum. Leaner from distance. Count that one. Tatum's got 5 points now this quarter.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Edwards for 3. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Even though his team is lagging behind, he's playing like a winner. Too bad his attitude isn't spreading to the other guys.
Horford outside. Pass to Smart. Lets it go from deep. Here's Williams. Kick out to Brown. Smart for 3. The rebound by the Timberwolves.
It all comes down to this possession. They must get points.
Anything other than a make is game over. This is where you lean on your stars to get you to the finish line.
There's Tatum with the 3. And Horford gets it to go.
Yeah, after all these years as a pro, Horford still plays with fire. Some second chance points there for Big Al.
Outside Russell. Pass to Prince. Back to Russell. Outside Edwards. From deep 3-point range. They get it again. Gobert passes to Russell. Outside Edwards. Now Towns. He takes it in. Out left to the wing. Goes up again. Horford pulls it in. Pass to Smart. And so it's Boston with the W. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
style translates to the court as they get set to do battle on the road. And it's the Cavaliers to start out. Look at Cleveland's starting group. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Garland. And it's LeVert in at the 3, the small forward.
And one thing that is special about Evan Mobley, made an immediate defensive impact as a rookie. Something few big men are able to do.
And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That is his first foul of the game. LeVert against Prince. Right side, Edwards. Now here's Prince. Defense right on him.
The tremendous length of Allen makes him almost inescapable. He has the shooter well covered here.
Mobley outside. Down low. It's deflected. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. As you said, very few rookie big men, Greg, can shape a defense like Mobley did.
Kind of reminds you of the impact Tim Duncan had with his defense. But Mobley can protect the rim and stay in front of guards on the perimeter. Boy, sky is the limit for him defensively.
And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Russell against Garland. Prince wide open. Good, and the assist goes to Russell.
Exactly what you want from your point guard. Nice dime to the open teammate by Russell.
And there's the pass to LeVert. Back to Mitchell. This one for 3. Minnesota with the rebound. Outside Prince. That shot off the mark. So Cleveland will take it the other way. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's LeVert. The feed now to Allen. And then Allen slams it in.
How about that? Throwing it down. Allen oozes energy and teammates feed off of it.
Here's Russell. LeVert grabs the miss.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And Mitchell gets it to go.
And when he's hitting from deep, Mitchell's practically unguardable. Can't crowd him out there. He'll just drive right around you.
You know, when it comes to the Minnesota Timberwolves, for so long, they've struggled to be competitive. But recently, I think they've started to turn things around. I mean, they've got a nice core. They got a taste of the playoffs recently, and now look to build on that.
Now LeVert. After Anthony Edwards missed from long range. Garland, the pass to Allen. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Boy, exhibiting toughness right there and persistence. Allen might have been fouled on that inside basket.
And for the Timberwolves, Clark, getting the #1 pick in the 2020 draft certainly helped their turnaround.
Yeah, that's rocket fuel when you're trying to move up, and they got a good one, a special one in Anthony Edwards. That guy is going to help them take major strides forward. This is an organization clearly on the rise.
Here's Mitchell after the made shot from Karl Anthony Towns. Mitchell kicks to LeVert. Dishes it to Garland. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Timberwolves have gone 2 of 6 from the field. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to talk with J.B. Bickerstaff for a minute. Hey, look, he knows they've got great shooters who can score from anywhere in distance. He thinks his team can go toe-to-toe with anybody in the league there. And he won't be pulling back the reins even if they start missing a few. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Always want to get those threes falling consistently. 6 on the shot clock. Mitchell dishes to Mobley. Passes it to LeVert. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's Edwards. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Defense gets burned by Edwards' ball handling ability. I mean, this guy's athletic and can really move.
Now here's Mobley. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Here's Mitchell. Kicks it out to Garland. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Back to Mobley. Puts up a three. Minnesota with the rebound. It's Edwards on the wing. Covered by Mitchell. Count that one. Edwards got his second bucket.
On the front foot, attacking the defense. This is Anthony Edwards at his best.
LeVert the pass to Garland. And there's the drive. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Timberwolves ahead as they dominate the last minutes of the quarter. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Timberwolves.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
In addition to that, they've thrown their weight around inside tonight, too, thumping and bumping in the paint. A lot of their points have come from inside.
Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the 3 slot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Now, here's Garland. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. He kicks to Allen. It's LeVert on the wing. 5 to shoot. Here's Mitchell. That one doesn't go. Great D that time from Edwards. Takes it off the glass. Russell's got the lead up to 5 now for Minnesota. Clark, with the dramatic rise in three-point shooting, do you think the league will ever experiment with a 4-point shot?
I don't think so, Kevin. That's a bit gimmicky for me, but I'm somewhat old school and traditional. I think you could maybe test it out somewhere, maybe in the All-Star game or the G League. The league hasn't been shy about trying new things and seeing what works and what doesn't.
Russell feeling it out a bit. Out to Edwards. A three-pointer off the mark. And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for the Cavaliers. They trail by 3. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
It looked like that was going to be blocked, but then he pulled the Houdini act and flipped it in for the score.
Here's Russell. And it's sent back by Allen.
It's really hard to shoot over Allen, which is probably why you shouldn't try to do it.
Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. Russell against Garland. Pass to LeVert. Now Mitchell. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. And it's LeVert missing. Timberwolves have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got 4 assists now tonight. D'Angelo Russell, the second overall pick in 2015.
Yeah, pretty interesting too, Kevin, that the Lakers traded him after just his second season. It was basically a salary dump. It wasn't about talent because he's got plenty of that, but he was young when he came into the league. He had a reset at age 21 and then went on to rebuild his stock in Brooklyn, making an all-star game there. And by doing that, showed everybody that he could start over.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Okoro, he's checked in for Donovan Mitchell.
And defensively, you've got to be on the lookout for this. I mean, Towns gets up in a hurry now.
Pass to LeVert. Outside Garland. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. Timberwolves leading by 3. Here's Prince. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Mobley.
Well, I like the fact that Prince does a good job picking his spots. He's not a guy that forces things. Kind of lets the game come to him naturally.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Okoro with it. The dish to Garland. Kicks it out to Allen. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Allen.
Yeah, and I think he was surprised to see that pass coming his way and just really reacted too late.
Ricky Rubio checked in for the Cavaliers. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. It's Edwards on the wing. Out to Russell. Oh, the lob to Gobert. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And sometimes it's as simple as this. Throw it up anywhere near Gobert, and he's going to finish it.
The pass to Okoro. Gobert with the block. Right side, Russell. Chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. The Cavaliers trail by 7. LeVert the pass to Rubio. Back to LeVert. It's stolen by Gobert. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And stolen by Mobley. The Cavaliers have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. LeVert finds Mobley. Rubio against Russell. Rubio the pass to LeVert. With 1 on the clock, and so it's Minnesota heading to the bench with a 5-back David approaching. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Edwards with a strong contribution so far in this one.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
On the court for Cleveland, we've got Robin Lopez. Ricky Rubio is out there with Okoro. Then there's Kevin Love, and it's Wade in at the 3. Rubio dishes to Okoro. Kicks it out to Love. 2 on the clock. With the drive. Lays it up and banks it in.
And a guy who's used to finishing through contact. Love simply brushes it off and completes the play.
And Greg, for Kevin Love, he feels like he's got a lot of years left in the league.
And Kevin, coming off the bench should lengthen the end of his career. He can thrive as a bench weapon with that green light, and he's got that light to let it fly with that shot.
Wade kicks to Rubio. Kicks it out to Love. Prince against Wade. Over Prince. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Donovan Mitchell's checked in for Okoro.
Donovan Mitchell.
Timberwolves leading by 10. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. In recent years, the NBA has opened several international academies. Commissioner Adam Silver says huge numbers of people are playing basketball, but unless you take the best at a young age, get them facing elite competition and training under high-pressure circumstances, they won't develop into NBA-caliber players. Kevin?
Well, opening doors, David, that's always a good thing. Expansion. Thank you. Towns, the pass to Prince. Knocked away. Edwards. And Towns, the bucket on the assist from Edwards. 8 points for Karl Anthony Towns. And Rubio kicks to Wade. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Mitchell finds Lopez. Back to Mitchell. And he converts the layup. 9 points for Donovan Mitchell.
And there's an edge to Mitchell's game. He wants to be the guy in charge, and if that means he's got to get physical, he'll do it.
Russell passes to Edwards. Misses the mark. His third miss of the game. 4 for 7 now. Mitchell with it. Picked up by Edwards. Rubio against Russell. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost them.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Passes it to Edwards. He feeds it to Gobert. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Russell against Mitchell. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for the Timberwolves. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Here's Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
You won't find a higher percentage shot in this league. Gobert from ground zero.
Outside Garland. Pass to Mitchell. Gobert with the block.
And that's why you want Gobert on the floor. He's as good defensively as any big you will ever see. And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
Taking 2 shots.
And Edwards drops them both.
So much confidence coming from Anthony Edwards. You can just see it. This is a guy who knows he belongs in the league and is hungry to be great.
Allen with the screen for LeVert. Kicks it out to Allen. Fires for 3. Rebound, Minnesota. Gobert's got 4 rebounds in this game. Russell against Garland. The kick out to Towns. Into the lane. Feeds it to Prince. Back to Towns. Shoots over Mobley. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
Such great timing, defensive awareness too. When you have to face a defender that can reject you like this, it certainly can change your approach.
Garland feeling it out a little bit. Prince with the defensive effort. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession.
Cleveland ball.
And so it's Minnesota with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
It sure is. I mean, he's a maestro. Great vision, terrific IQ, everything you want in a point guard.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. 2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. And it's Prince in at the small forward. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Russell against Garland. Russell passes to Towns. Out to Edwards. Allen with the rebound. The Cavaliers trail by 11. To the inside, Towns with the steal. Edwards drives in. Outside, Towns. Off target from outside. Cleveland's gone 3 of 7 tonight from 3-point territory. Garland the pass to Mitchell. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
And you figured once Gobert was traded, it was a matter of time before Mitchell was moved as well. You knew a team would jump at the chance to add him. And here we are now. A new start with a starring role for Donovan Mitchell.
Outside, Russell. At the top of the key, Towns. Up top, Edwards. All sorts of time. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. And the Timberwolves lead by 12.
Well, Edwards looking almost automatic there. Didn't wait too long to put that shot up.
LeVert kicks to Mitchell. It's LeVert on the wing. Guarded by Prince. Back to LeVert. 6 to shoot. Here's Mitchell. Count that bucket.
Boy, Karis LeVert has done a nice job elevating his playmaking ability, which helps him and his team.
Outside, Russell. Kicks to Gobert. Outside, Towns. Driving inside. Garland against Russell. And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Russell against Garland.
And that's Russell. I mean, has the length to disrupt and bother shots, even against bigger or more explosive athletes.
Got that one up quick. Edwards got 10 points in just the second half.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
And he comes up with the deuce.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
Outside, Edwards. Back to Russell.
Minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Pass to Edwards. Just 5 to shoot. On deep. No good there. And Cleveland will come the other way. Mitchell outside. Now the pass to LeVert. Garland left side. Lets it go from deep. Rebound, Minnesota. Gobert's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Edwards. 1:15 left in the fourth quarter. Edwards with another miss. And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for the Cavaliers. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. Back to Mitchell. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Minnesota's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for the Timberwolves.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Anthony Edwards.
Well, the defense just couldn't figure him out, and he continued to put it to him.
And it's desperation time now.
Doesn't matter if it's a 2 or a 3. They need the quickest shot possible.
Boy, because he's got such great confidence in his ball handling skills, he's fearless attacking the rim.
And here's Russell. And so the Timberwolves take the win, even early up. David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks.
outstanding. This should be quite a battle here, Smitty.
It should be the big man in the spotlight in this one. Rebounding and everything in the paint. This should be a great showdown. Strength versus strength.
The starters for the Memphis Grizzlies. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. And it's Brooks in at the small forward position. Now here's Morant. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Morant. Now here's Russell. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's on Desmond Bane.
And what has made D'Lo a max player? He puts constant pressure on the defense.
And both free throws good for Russell. Here's Morant. The three. Buries it from 3.
Gotta honor Morant's 3-ball. He's more than capable of torching you from there.
A unique talent. Ja Morant has taken the NBA by storm. Grant, does Ja remind you of anyone?
Well, many people, including Paul George, have compared Ja to a young D. Rose. Yet each explosive athletes at the one position. Both Ja and Rose leading their teams at a young age as well. You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Morant against Russell. Free throw line jumper. The shot's good. Morant's got 5 points.
Hard to overstate Morant's shooting ability. It just comes natural to him.
And Russell, here we go. Ooh, some solid defense from Adams.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
And with the Memphis Grizzlies, Smitty, they felt like an underdog for as long as they've been around.
It seems to fuel each and every guy that plays here. BA, they want to prove the doubters wrong. It's something that has really brought this group together.
Now here's Morant. 5 points in the game. Adams, the pass to Bane. 6 to shoot. From deep, Morant. That shot is off. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Here's Russell. Ooh, the turnaround jumper, count it. 7 points in the game.
With or without the ball, Russell's versatility in the open floor creates mismatches.
Morant against Russell. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
Here's Russell. Oh, Adams with the block.
Look at Adams using all of his impressive reach, firmly swatting that shot away.
Jackson outside. Takes the 3. The offensive rebound. Second chance shot. And there's the play by Adams inside.
Hustle points count just like any others. That's a great play.
Russell against Morant. The shot by Russell, no good.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
For Memphis, they've gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Bane finds Morant. Here's Jackson. Throws it up high. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter.
This is who Towns is, an unselfish, versatile big man with great court awareness.
Outside Morant. Launches it. Minnesota with a rebound.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Russell to pass to Towns. Shoots over Jackson. And there's Towns on the assist by Russell.
What a beast inside. When Towns gets in tight, he's almost a sure thing.
Outside Bane. And good as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Already 7 lead changes. These teams are really going after each other.
It's been a brutal game to play, but a fun one to watch.
The The shot by Russell, no good.
Meeting right at the rim. He typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
A good look from Bane. The shot misses. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Here's Edwards. Here he goes. Pass to Prince. Towns with the ball. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Towns has got his second bucket on the night.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
Now Morant. 7 points in the game. Prince grabs the miss. And he's going for the oop here.
And this is exactly how Russell does solid assist numbers. I mean, just great delivery on that play.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. The T-Wolves on top, up by 3. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Right now, it's their passing game, and it's been on point, doing a great job of moving it around and getting the ball to their shooters.
And what's more, they're getting their feet wet down there in the paint early on. Not shying away at all, taking it inside. What a great way to start.
On the court for Memphis, Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. And it's Adams in at the 5. Here's Jackson, buried from 15 feet out. Jackson's got his first points of the game.
Boy, this is what we talk about with Jaren. The ability to score on all 3 levels.
Out to the right wing. Knocks it loose. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. Russell against Morant. Back to Russell. Just 5 on the clock. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Prince.
Nice defense by Dylan Brooks, using his power on that play.
And now that's a momentum builder for sure. So important in a close game.
Look at his teammates here. They love it. Plays like that going to get them going.
They're bringing the energy, the hustle, the fight, and they also didn't give up on that possession.
Brooks outside. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far.
Coming off his 3rd All-Star performance, it's easy to say Rudy Gobert is one of the best centers in the league.
Jackson, the pass to Brooks. Jackson against Russell. Here's Brooks. And that one drops for him.
I like that find by Jackson. Young bigs who can see the whole floor. You don't come across them that often.
And Smitty, no question, Gobert, one of the best bigs we have in the league right now.
You're right, B.A. The reason why 3 consecutive All-Star appearances. He's led the league in field goal percentage multiple times. And he's a block machine.
And Gobert with the stuff.
It doesn't get any easier than that for Rudy Gobert. His size is sometimes overpowering.
From deep, Morant. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Morant against Russell. Oh, Adams with the block. And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. From deep, Morant. From deep, Bane. Good, and the setup by Morant. Bane's got 6.
Way to rise to the occasion and snatch back the momentum.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this one.
Back to Russell. Driving inside. Here's Gobert. Crafty move. Tries again. And the layup is good. 6 points for him.
You see how seriously Gobert takes rebounding, just getting after it. Great activity.
Outside Bane. Back to Morant. 1:27 left to play in the second quarter.
Morant with the slam! As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
Russell against Morant. The kick out to Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. Outside Bane. Back to Morant. Bane, the pass to Brooks. To the right side. 5 on the clock. Adams with a screen on Russell. Here's Morant. No good. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Prince down low. Pounded by Morant.
Blocking foul on Ja Morant. First personal foul. First team foul.
27 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Pass to Edwards. 5 to shoot. To the inside. Here's Russell. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair.
You're so talented. There's very little Russell can't do. It's just about the consistency, but the talent is all there.
And both free throws good for Russell. Here's Morant. 9 points in the game. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
As young as Ja Morant is, I'm impressed. He came in ready to lead a team, and these guys, they follow him.
Out of bounds, it'll be Memphis's ball. It's good if it goes. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. The T-Wolves on top, up 1. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Carl, you were able to...
All right, Allie, thanks for that. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Boy, you got to like what Ja Morant has done in this game.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards, and it's Prince in at the 3 spot. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Towns can't get it to go. Granted, it's a shooter's league, and we're seeing more and more big men float out to the perimeter and knocking them down.
Well, B.A., the game has evolved, and the shooting, particularly from the bigs, is fantastic. But, you know, I wish the bigs had a little bit more diversity. I don't mind shooting from the perimeter, but every once in a while, go mix it up and take advantage of your size mismatch in the paint.
The turnaround. Morant, no good.
Easy chance from mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
Edwards, the pass to Towns. Now Gobert. Back to Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
And just crashes the glass with effort and intensity. I mean, how do you box a guy out like Towns?
Jackson outside. Pass to Brooks. Jackson finds some space. Cans it with nobody near him. Jackson's got 4 points in the quarter.
Nice play, and credit Jaren for being shot ready. He knew the play was coming to him, and he knocked it down.
Russell to pass to Towns. Ooh, poked away. Here's Edwards on the take. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Jackson with the block.
In just one college year, Jaren Jackson averaged 3 blocks a game. He has that potential at this level.
Outside Edwards to the middle. Right side Moran. And he lobs it up top. And stolen by Edwards. Pass to Russell. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. Russell's got 11 points.
Look at the unselfishness by Prince. Doesn't have what he wants, keeps the ball moving.
And it's Moran off the drive. Jackson outside. Outside Moran. Shakes him. Nifty move. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 8 now.
In the 2021-22 season, we saw Ja Morant go from a star to a bona fide superstar, averaging over 27 points, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds.
The 3 from Bane. He drops it from range. He's got 10.
A stellar shooter from downtown. All Bane needs is a little space, and he's ready to fire.
Left side, Russell. Outside Edwards. The 3 is up. They grab their own miss. Here's Towns. Outside to Russell. Back to Towns. Oh, it's Towns with the finish.
Look at Towns asserting himself inside. He knows he can muscle his way to a shot anytime.
Well, Smitty with Morant. His ascension into superstardom was quicker than expected.
BA, before he tweaks his knee, he was in the top 5 for the MVP race, putting himself among the league's elite at the age of 22. And with his passion, he's only going to get better.
Russell against Moran. Over to the left wing. Back to Russell. Stolen by Jackson. Bane with it. Russell covering. Brooks outside. Pass to Moran. Back to Brooks. Down low. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Free throw is good from Russell. Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. I got him. Pass to Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
I'll tell you what, that cat was strong and physical. Woo, I'm not sure how you can effectively stop Towns around the basket.
And here's Bane, guarded by Russell. And he's all alone for the lead. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Jaren Jackson picks one up.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
And he can't hit the second. The Grizzlies have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. From deep, Bane. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And that one misses.
He's an elite defensive talent in the game. The arms of Rudy Gobert just go on forever.
Outside Russell. Lays it up and banks it in. Russell's got 14 points.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
The 3 from Bane. No good on the buzzer beater. 3 quarters of play and a close one here. The T-Wolves on top. They lead by 2. We've reached the 4th quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Minnesota in the lead. On the court for Memphis. Bane and Brooks out on the wing. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Morant in at the point. The Grizzlies shooting at a 48% clip from the floor. Bane finds Brooks. From out on the wing, he knocks it down.
They have a never-give-up attitude.
Well within striking range. Now is when you have to lock in at both ends.
Russell with the ball. He's picked up by Bane. They get the rebound. Edwards Second shot opportunity, and the layup is up and in. And the Timberwolves lead by 2.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Reason why, lack of focus, lack of communication, which led to second chance points.
Outside for Morant. Adams with a screen on Edwards. Shot clock at 5. Morant, the pass to Jackson. Over Towns, and they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. The Timberwolves have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the 4th. Russell, the pass to Edwards. Back to Russell. No good, a bit long that time. Memphis with the ball. 2-point game, and they go to the intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Pass to Brooks. Back to Morant. And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
We've gone about a minute and a half into this 4th quarter. And it's Morant off the drive. Pass to Bane. Brooks outside. There's the 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And he lobs it up. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Drives to the hoop. Morant, the pass to Adams. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Out to the wing. Here's Prince. Back to Towns. Oh, and Jackson with the block. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Edwards slams it in.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
Morant, the pass to Jackson. Back to Morant. And he's going for the lob. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. Oh, stolen by Morant. Jackson outside. Good, and the setup by Morant. Morant's got 3 assists in the game.
The young fella, Jaren Jackson, has showed us the ability to step up and make big shots.
Pass to Prince. Outside Edwards.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Outside for Russell. Just 4 to shoot. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Hate to see that. I know everyone's mind is on the play, but you got to protect the ball.
We got to see that one again. That block was all-out effort.
And this is exactly why he's out here, in order to block shots in tight games like this.
Jackson on the wing. To take the lead. And stolen by Edwards. And here they go on a free run to the bucket. Nice move. Towns passes to Russell. And the foul on Steven Adams. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis's ball.
Oh, my. Turning it over at such a critical point in the game. You know he feels awful.
Memphis trailing here. 4th quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Russell against Bane. Adams a screen to tie it up. They get the rebound. No good there. Well, the Timberwolves shooting 44%, a pretty decent clip. Edwards against Bane. Now here's Russell. Defense is right there. Just 5 to shoot. Edwards. Yes!
Whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
And stolen by Edwards. Towns passes to Russell. 30 seconds left in the fourth. The kick out to Edwards. 5 on the clock. Adams grabs the miss. Up top, Jackson. Pass to Bain. And stolen by Edwards. Here's Prince. And that's going to be a travel. From deep. And the miss. So it's a narrow victory for the Timberwolves. Allie, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up.
of the top big men in the league going head-to-head.
Kevin, these are two teams that try to get their centers as many touches as possible. They are the axis upon which these offenses rotate, and how much the defense can guard that entry pass will be a key tonight.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. And it's Smart in at the point guard. Here is Russell. He kicks it to Edwards. They get a hand on it. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And taking a look back at last year's numbers, he's about a 76% shooter.
And for Jaylen Brown at the free throw line, he has worked so hard on his mechanics, and that's paid dividends in terms of his confidence, guys.
Now here's Brown. Williams a screen on Edwards. It's stolen by Gobert. And now here's Prince, the fast break opportunity. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
One of the hardest things to deal with Taurean Prince is trying to match his energy. This guy goes all out every time.
And both free throws good for Prince.
Guys, you think about the Boston Celtics, and obviously the offense is driven by the 2 J's, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. So much of what Boston does starts with their wing play.
The pass to Towns.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. The solo alley-oop? That's not something we see too often.
Timed perfectly. Caught the defense totally off guard. Outside, Smart. Poked away. Pass to Williams. Nice move. He's off on that one. Gobert with the defensive effort. And doors with Tatum and Brown. If they aren't scoring, they're creating for others.
Yeah, both Jason and Jaylen took major steps as playmakers, understanding the value of their teammates as release points, as guys who can take some pressure off in terms of the scoring load. And listen, neither guy is finished improving. This guy a tough cover for any defender, creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Williams sends a screen for Tatum, and it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here's Russell going inside, off on the layup.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
Here's Brown. Again, the miss by the Celtics. The Timberwolves with a quick start to this game. Tatum kicks to Brown. No good on the triple.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's foul number 2 for him. The Celtics have gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals here. Outside, Smart. There's the feed to Williams. Gobert pulls it in.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
And you got to appreciate how much Robert Williams just gets after it on defense.
You really do, because he wants to block every single shot that goes up. He hits the glass now with a level of aggression after being challenged by his coaching staff. And goodness, his teammates love his energy.
And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Minnesota.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
Russell passes to Towns. Brown with it. Picked up by Edwards. Williams dishes to Tatum. And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. 1:49 left in the first quarter. Tatum finds Williams to end the cold streak. Count it good.
Yeah, what a great decision by Jason Tatum. That passing ability is important to complement his scoring ability.
Edwards against Brown. Edwards passes to Prince. Good D by Williams.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question, he altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it. Boy, it looked like the D was going to get to that shot, but what a job he did to change his release and get the lay-in.
And stolen by Tatum. Wants to get it to Smart and does. Yep, it counts.
Well, you know Marcus Smart understands how to use his body inside, and I just love how he goes right up with the shot.
Boston shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
And just last season, they were at about 82% from the free throw line. So those numbers are always going to be positive.
And it's tied up with that one. Oh, Marcus Smart, a tenacious defender, which doesn't always show up, I think, sometimes, Doris, on the statistical sheet after the game.
Well, and in fact, Kevin, different teams have different defensive metrics trying to measure that impact. All you have to do, though, with Marcus Smart is watch the guy work on that end. The way he tracks the play, the way he anticipates, just the energy he brings on the defensive end changes the equation.
Brown with it, now guarded by Towns. And stolen by Prince. Here's Russell, drives to the hoop, and that time also a missed shot.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
12 seconds left to play in the first. Oh, the lob to Gobert. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively.
The D feels like it's everywhere, and that pass should not have been made.
And the defense to start that play was terrific. And I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Boston on top as they end the period on a 9-0 run. And we'll get it going after this from the Target Center. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Celtics.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition.
On the court for the Celtics, the post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. And it's Smart in at the point guard position. So it's the Celtics now. 3-point lead. Doris, one thing that stood out about the Timberwolves last season was their fast-paced play.
No doubt, Kevin, and you can trace that directly to the head coaching position in Chris Finch. This is a group that loved to push the basketball up the floor, wanted to catch defenses before they had a chance to dig in the half court. And remember, that is the classic mark of a youthful team, particularly one with the athleticism that Anthony Edwards brings.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks very much. Now, Malcolm Brogdon said in pre-draft interviews, teams would ask him, you went to college for 4 years and got your master's in your 5th year. Are you sure you want to be an NBA player? It seems as if you're black, you can't be both educated and a sportsman. But it's not disheartening. It's a chance for me to break the mold. Kevin?
Thanks, D.A. Brown kicks to Williams. The 3 from Tatum. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. Tatum's got the lead up to 4 now for the Celtics. Outside, Towns. Doris with the officials calling slightly fewer fouls. It seems like we see a more physical game on the floor. What do you think?
I think it's a change for the better, Kevin. Obviously, you want guys to be safe, but the defense must be allowed to do their job.
And Doris, this Celtics team, very young. How are they doing it?
In consecutive drafts, they drafted 2 talented and elite two-way players. That's Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. And so, yes, both guys are young, as is the entire core, but the fact is they've matured together, they've had deep playoff runs, and they remain dangerous.
Shoots from 12. Doesn't go for him. Some solid defense from Brown. Williams kicks to Tatum. Back to Williams. Minnesota with the rebound. Gobert's got 7 rebounds in the game. Prince dishes to Edwards. From deep three-point range, and once again off the mark by Minnesota.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Out to the right wing. Towns, the pass to Edwards. Oh, and folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original.
The previous play
can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the
ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. Double checking, and the game continues on.
And he makes all 3.
Guys, you have to remember when thinking and talking about the Minnesota Timberwolves, it's an organization that is still so young.
Tatum dishes to Williams. And the slam by Williams.
Something that Williams does so well, as soon as he has inside position, he just goes for the finish.
And it's Towns penetrating back to Prince. Outside Edwards. And he makes good on the layup. Edwards got 5 points now in the quarter. Basketball historians will remember that the Minneapolis Lakers, Doris, won 5 titles before relocating to Los Angeles in 1960.
And I think the current crop of T-Wolves fans, Kevin, see this as a completely different franchise from that historic team. In their minds, they haven't won a championship yet. And that fact should really motivate this current roster to get one for this group.
Russell. The shot will not fall. And it's Boston the other way. Inside. And slam dunk by Gobert.
What you love about D'Angelo Russell, he can impact winning with both his scoring and his passing.
Brown kicks to Smart. Minnesota with the rebound. 51 seconds left to play here in the half. Edwards passes to Towns. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play. That's on Jaylen Brown.
Well, battling hard. That's an impressive move by Towns. He'll go to the strike.
And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Brown can't connect from short range. The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Russell dishes to Prince. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Horford against Towns. And Tatum pulls it down.
They can close out the quarter if they want to.
It's all about patience right here. Patience and execution. Get a good look.
Got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brown.
Active hands from him as he's able to deflect that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there. Anthony Edwards showing you, yes, I am a vertical threat at the rim.
Here's Williams, and it's Williams throwing it down.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
And that'll do it.
22, the Boston Celtics. 22.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You look at Towns, he's really been playing well.
And he's been a monster in this game, throwing down some huge dunks. And I wasn't sure the rim would even survive in that first half.
Oh, his power is unbelievable. An intimidating force when he's at his best.
Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the 3 slot. That's Chris Finch's 5 as we get into the second half. Horford with the screen on Prince. Tatum wide open. He fires one. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper. Tatum's got it all tied up now for the Celtics. The Timberwolves shooting reasonably well, 45%. Here's Russell. He dishes it to Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
This guy doesn't need to get off his feet that much to get above the rim. Rudy Gobert making his presence felt.
And there's a record Rudy Gobert set without much fanfare a few years ago. Most dunks in an NBA season.
That's exactly right, GA. That was back in the 2018-19 season. He threw it down 306 times. Certainly makes sense for a guy who's got that kind of length, athleticism, and the guy who spends so much time right around the cup.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
I'll tell you, proving how dangerous he can be inside. D'Angelo Russell forcing the defense to make a commitment.
He doesn't get the second one.
They're ahead, but if they don't get a stop here, that free throw could prove critical.
Knocked loose and stolen by Prince. And here we go. Fast break. Towns has got it. Out to Edwards. Prince against Williams. Towns wide open. Drops in the tray. Towns has got 12 points in the game.
You can see the wide variety of ways that Karl Anthony Towns can put points on the board. There isn't an aspect of the offensive end of the floor that he doesn't do well.
Brown the pass to Horford. 5 on the clock. Brown kicks to Horford. Over Edwards. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
The drive by Russell. Prince wide open. His 3-pointers off the mark.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Tatum no good. Minnesota leading by 4. Here's Edwards. And stolen by Tatum. Pass to Smart. Down low. And finished off by Brown.
Oh, don't you love how unselfish Marcus Smart is? Sees the open man, whips the pass over in just the right amount of space.
Russell dishes to Prince. Feeds to Gobert. Williams with the block. It's tipped. Towns with the steal. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
Boy, not on the same page there. And in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
1:58 left here in the third quarter. To the inside. Here's Brown. He feeds it to Williams. And it's Williams finishing it off.
Yeah, he shot the ball well enough to keep his team even. Let's see if together they can elevate past that.
Russell passes to Towns. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Second team foul.
Here's Gobert. Minnesota again turning it over. 1:31 left in the third quarter. Tatum passes to Smart. Now Brown for the lead. And it's Russell with the rebound. Russell's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Edwards kicks to Russell. Passes it to Towns. And he gets the bucket. Towns has got 14 points.
Well, just tremendous persistence from Karl Anthony Towns. Even under duress, the ability to stay focused.
Here's Brown. Here's Williams. Puts the move on. Gobert with the defensive effort. Deflects the pass. Taken away by Williams. Brown. And finished off by Brown.
Well, how about the leaping ability of Jaylen Brown? Soars high for the rim-rocking slam. Go to work, young man.
Russell against Smart. And Edwards with the stuff.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Brown dishes to Tatum. Brown down low. Edwards there. And it's Brown that time on the assist by Tatum. Tatum's got 5 assists in the game. Smart against Russell. Out to Edwards. Outside Russell. Shot clock at 5. And finished off by Edwards.
Oh, Anthony Edwards thinks this game is a dunk contest. Go ahead, young sir. What a finish.
Brown inside the line. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of... And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Minnesota in the lead. On the court for the Celtics. Up at the forward spots, it's Tatum and Horford. Smart in the backcourt with Brown to his side. And it's Williams at the center. Towns finds Russell. Back to Towns. Here's Gobert. The pass to Towns. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 4 rebounds in this game. A crossover. It's hauled in by Edwards. And so Edwards will bring it up for Minnesota. It's Russell with the drive. Great D that time from Tatum. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring zone for Minnesota.
They've been playing some really physical offense, just attacking the paint as much as possible. And I tell you what, they have been very successful with that strategy.
I think another thing that's striking here tonight, the ball movement is incredible. Again and again, they're making smart passes to ready shooters.
And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That's his 4th foul of the contest. Russell feeling it out a bit. The kick out to Towns. Pass to Edwards. Horford with the block.
Well, this is how Al Horford gets it done as a rim protector. His anticipation and his positioning are exceptional.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Brown outside. Gobert with the block.
Defensively, few players have had a bigger impact than Rudy Gobert. That combination of energy and length and commitment, so good defensively.
Back to Russell. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. And it's Towns penetrating. That shot is off. The Celtics go the other way with it. On the wing, Williams, guarded by Prince, and the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason, I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Over in the corner, Williams and Tatum out top the key. 4 on the clock. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Towns has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Russell against Brown. Outside, Towns. Back to Edwards. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Here's Prince over Williams. Williams with the block.
The reach of Williams is outstanding. He uses it to perfection to deny shooters.
Celtics trail by 3. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Back to Smart. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Left side, Tatum.
Rudy Gobert is as intense a defender as you're going to find in the NBA, and he refuses to give up anything easy.
Edwards passes to Gobert. Outside, Russell. To the paint. Here's Towns, and the dunk by Towns.
Oh, needing a bucket there. Towns doesn't hesitate.
.153 left here in the fourth quarter. On the wing, Brown. Back to Tatum. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 3 assists tonight.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
Russell passes to Edwards and taken away by Brown. To tie it up. Here's Williams. It's good. This game is all even.
How about the confidence? It's just growing in this young man. Williams has that attitude of a go-to guy in these big moments, even though he's still picking up the nuance of the game.
Here's Edwards. Here's Gobert. The second chance effort, and the layup is up and in.
Gobert is not fazed by these moments. He wants to be the man.
And here is Brown. Outside, Smart. Dish now to Williams. Money!
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
Russell against Smart. Edwards passes to Gobert. And stolen by Horford. The open shot by Tatum. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock in game. Edwards. Austin grabs the miss. Left side, Brown. To take the lead. Back to Smart. Outside, Tatum. Horford kicks to Tatum. Horford sets a screen for Tatum. Shakes over Towns.
Carl Anthony Towns twice on the pipe. Send it back, big fella.
Here's Gobert. Oh, couldn't sink the shot, and we're going to overtime. And regulation now complete. These teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters, and now we head to overtime. Should be a blast. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. And it's Smart in at the 1 spot. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Well, he is a behemoth in the paint. Once Williams establishes himself, you almost have to foul him.
And so he makes both from the line. Here is Russell. Pass to Towns. Driving the lane. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Towns has got the game tied up here for the Timberwolves. Now Brown. Looking to end his cold spell. Horford dishes to Brown. Horford in the post. Defended by Towns. That one, no good. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for the Timberwolves. Excellent D there from Williams. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101. But boy, is it working.
And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Yeah, clearly struggling here with the foul. Still early. And just one more will put him over the limit.
Well, you want to see some more ferocity on the defensive end from D'Angelo Russell. Right there, he proves what a force he can be. Oh, you have to love Al Horford, prepared to deliver in the important moments.
Here's Russell. It's Edwards on the wing. Outside, Russell. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Edwards passes to Gobert. Back to Edwards. Williams with the block. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. 90 seconds off the clock here in the extra period, and they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. The Celtics with the lead. Tatum deciding where to go with it. Horford with the screen on Prince. Tatum dishes to Horford. The kick out to Tatum. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. The Timberwolves have gone 1 of 3 from the floor since the start of overtime. Lobbed up there for Edwards. And stolen by Williams. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. Williams is running. And there's the whistle. Called a clear path foul there. Yep. And he'll shoot 2 at the line. He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
And on top of the talent, the physical ability, Williams, just a coachable kid and really picks things up quickly.
Here's Brown. Around 2 minutes into overtime now. It's been a good one. Kicks it to Tatum. Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Prince. And Edwards with a clear pass to the basket.
Oh, the young gun, Anthony Edwards with the big-time delivery.
Guys are not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
Horford back to Tatum. Outside, Smart. This is to Tatum. 5 to shoot. Baseline try. And so Boston again turning it over.
Boy, how big might this sort of mistake play out? You never know, but sometimes these are game changers.
Timberwolves on offense. Passes to Edwards. Prince kicks to Russell. Prince, the pass to Edwards. The feed to Gobert. Missed.
How about the determination? Now that's what we call competing for a rebound.
And that's an intentional foul.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line. And it's a 3-point game.
Well, those are essential free throws to make a 3-point lead. It's going to take something from long range now to tie this game.
And an intentional foul right there.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Russell finds Towns, and he commits the intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that brings them within 2 here.
Well, we all know Karl Anthony Towns is one of the most gifted offensive big men we've ever seen. Now you get a chance to show off that incredible free throw percentage when the game is hanging in the balance.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks.